Responsibility is a word that gets thrown around a lot. We hear it from our parents, our teachers, and even from that friendly neighborhood superhero. But what does it really mean? For me, responsibility is more than just a word. It's a guiding principle, a moral compass that defines who we are and how we choose to live our lives. Growing up, I never really understood the true weight of responsibility. I was just a regular kid, trying to navigate the ups and downs of high school while dealing with all the usual teenage angst. But all of that changed the day I was bitten by that radioactive spider. Suddenly, I had these incredible powers, and with them came a great responsibility. It wasn't something I asked for or expected, but it was thrust upon me nonetheless. And at first, I didn't know what to do with it. I could have used my newfound abilities for personal gain or to settle scores, but that would have been a betrayal of everything I believed in. Instead, I made a choice. I chose to use my powers to protect the innocent, to fight for justice, and to make a difference in the world. But being a hero isn't just about putting on a mask and swinging through the city. It's about something much deeper. It's about understanding that every action we take, no matter how small, has consequences. It's about realizing that our choices can have a ripple effect, touching the lives of others in ways we may never fully comprehend. I've seen firsthand the devastating consequences of neglecting responsibility. I've witnessed the pain and suffering that comes from turning a blind eye to the problems around us. And it's not just the big, world-ending threats that demand our attention. It's the everyday struggles of ordinary people that need our help. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the problems of the world. Poverty, inequality, crime, the list goes on. But I've come to understand that we can't save everyone. We can't fix everything. What we can do is make a difference where we can. We can lend a hand to those in need, offer a kind word or a listening ear, and stand up for what's right, even when it's hard. Responsibility isn't always glamorous. It's not about the fame or the accolades. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when no one is watching. It's about making sacrifices, putting others before ourselves, and accepting the consequences of our actions. And let me tell you, it's not always easy. There have been times when I've been knocked down, beaten to the brink of defeat. But it's in those moments that I remember why I do what I do. I remember the people I've saved, the lives I've touched, and the hope I've inspired. And it gives me the strength to get back up, to keep fighting, and to never give up. Responsibility is a burden, there's no doubt about it. But it's also a gift. It's a reminder that we have the power to make a difference, to leave the world a little better than we found it. So, let's embrace that responsibility. Let's face the challenges head on, and let's never forget the impact we can have on the lives of others. Because in the end, it's not the superpowers that define us. It's the choices we make and the responsibility we accept that truly make us heroes. And that's a responsibility I wouldn't trade for anything in the world.